Did you know that Bali is facing a plastic waste crisis? Let's break it down quick and fun. To fight this, Bali's provincial government published a rule: no plastic bottled water under 1 liter. All the beverage producers agree about that, supported except one, Danone, who's still holding back their agreement. Plastic waste breeds bacteria, viruses, it clogs the waterways, and then contributes to global warming, pollution for soil, water, air, damage coral reefs, microplastics end up in seafood, destroys mangrove habitat, and kills over 100,000 sea animals every year.
According to the data from the National Waste Management Information System, in 2024, Bali is dealing with a big problem: 1.2 million tons of plastic waste. And this waste is dominated by the small water bottle packaging.
Moreover, based on the 2024 brand audit by Sungai Watch, Aqua ranked as the #1 contributor of plastic waste in Bali with over 30,000 species of small bottled waste. This makes them a major player in Bali's worsening plastic crisis, with the fact that they have 2 aqua factories in Bali, which are in Mambal and Sembung Gede. They said that they actually support around 67 factories that include RBU, TPA, TPST, and TSP3R, which collect 31,500 tons of plastic waste annually. But if we look closely, their efforts focus more on managing waste after production rather than reducing the use of plastic in the first place. This is problematic, especially because mass-producing small plastic bottles only increases the volume of plastic waste in the environment. Danone's reuse and recycle commitment is a problem since it ignores the real issue of overproduction and plastic dependence. Thus, this clashes with Bali's effort to reduce plastic bottles.
Waste management in Indonesia is supported by various legislation at the national and regional level. Some important regulations that regulate this include the following. All these regulations are mutually reinforcing for central strategies, the implementation of management, regional policies, to producer action, resulting in the environmentally friendly waste management.
Have you ever wondered why the government kept an eye on how the producers manage their waste? A big part of it is called Extended Producer Responsibility, or EPR in short. This means that the producers are responsible with the waste that their customer produce. You can see the details on these regulations.
Did you also know that Bali's implementation of regulation to control plastic is a matter of team effort? Government organizations such as the Ministry of Environment and Forestry provides rules so that the provinces can create their own regulations. And then the Bali provincial government issued regulation number 97 of 2018 and circular letter number 2 of 2025 banning single-use plastics. And then the Bali Forestry and Environment Agency also prepare action plans, while district and city environmental agencies ensure local compliance. Moreover, there are non-governmental organizations like Aliansi Zero Waste Indonesia, Pusat Pendidikan Lingkungan Hidup Bali, and Indonesian Center for Environmental Law that jump in with workshops and campaigns. Together, they're keeping the implementation of the regulation, keeping Bali beautiful and plastic-free.
The Bali provincial government banned the use of single-use plastic in cooling bottle under 1 liter. This came after findings from Sungai Watch show that Danone Aqua contribute 10% of the plastic waste in Bali and East Java River. However, this policy is still legal because it is only a circular, not a regional regulation that has binding force. Meanwhile, Danone runs the #Bijak Berplastik campaign, and since 2019, they managed to reduce 13% of new plastic. But on the other hand, Danone at the facility in Gimbar is causing environmental damage. This is called greenwashing when a company appears to be environmentally friendly when in reality it is polluting and harming the surrounding community. Although the RDF license have been revoked, there has been no concrete accountability for its impact. In fact, according to the law, protecting of the community should be a priority.